excuse me, the West Tennessee Collierville area, I should say.
Yeah, you lost me.
It's over there where Jayla Hemingway lives. So
Cool.
yeah, western part of the state.
That's all you had to say.
Substitutions coming in. We'll get to see Kaylee Rosenbaum coming in, 228. She had a big first half.
I'm really excited to see one of my favorite players, Carruthers, number 49 here. What is she going to do in the last game of the day? She is pretty much unguardable off the bounce. The facial expression never changes, can shoot the three, gets to the rim, good passer. I like to see her be a little bit more aggressive. She's a little bit passive, but when she gets the ball, the good things happen.
So much for the coach's box. So much for the coach's box.
Here she is. She is up top, initiating the offense. Ball screen. She's good post right there on cue. I think that's a point guard that she's got a chance.
I see. Great feel to the game. It takes a special type of player, just an 8th grader too, to be able to throw that lob pass and not throw it away. Good laying right there.
Reminds me a little bit of a point guard that I think will be very highly recruited in a little bit. That's the head coach at Webb School's daughter.
Yeah, Collier. Katie Collier.
Katie Collier. She's going to be high on people's list in that 2017 class.
Here's Rosenbaum with it, trying to show the left hand, can't get it to go. Rebound corralled there by number 220. That's Allison Pack. Pack, another kid with some good size right here.
And there's Carruthers again. Just left hand pass, right hand pass. Gets in the lane, tough off the bounce, just does a lot. And her facial expression never changes.
You've mentioned that once before. I think that you like that fact, don't you?
It's interesting to me. I think you take a kid like that, she's just playing.
Yeah.
I'm just out here to play. I'm not trying to make any friends. I've got friends at home. Just out here to play.
Rosenbaum can't corral that pass, and it's going to go out of bounds. It's going to stay with the white team. There's Maggie Brown, long range three, not there. Pat can't get it. Rosenbaum does end up with it. Blocked there by Shelby Jane Petty. Shante Shaw with the steal. And now it's going to be Allie Mayu that's going to come away with it.
I like Allie Mayu.
You know, I was just going to mention Mayu. I'm high on Mayu and her skill set, her length. Had to sit out this year because of transfer rules at Riverdale High School. Maggie Brown with that lefty.
Do coaches have to sit out if they leave schools?
Well,
Sub, come on in, sub.
no.
Okay.
But anyway.
Just a question. Make her sit out for a week. Let her play. You get 4 years of this stuff. Let these kids play. Nobody wins when kids sit out.
I can't disagree with anything that you're saying right now. But that's beyond our control right now. What we can control is the fact that we got Allie Mayu.
You know who Allie Mayu reminds me
Yeah.
of? Sarah Durdaller. It's at Furman.
Okay.
Puts me in the mind of Sarah Durdaller.
Length and skill, huh?
Length and skill. Can't go wrong with that combo.
Been a lot of that in here today. Speaking of length and skill, there's Alexis Winnington making the nice over-the-shoulder pass.
I like the Winnington sisters. I think the Winnington sisters are prime candidates for EBA Super 64 camp.
Without a doubt. Got it written all over them.
They should get invites.
Shelby Jane Petty makes the entry pass, but it's deflected.
Double tipped.
I like this kid right here. This Mukes.
Mukes. That's a great last name.
Here's Taylor with it.
Taylor likes to shoot that 3-ball. She's been in and out all day. Well, all game, I should say. She made them all in the first game. She'll shoot it and make it. Oh, short. I think these kids are tired a little bit.
It's been a tough day, and they've worked hard. Christian Simmons and Adrian Pendleton and all them guys, they really worked them tough in those skill sessions early on.
They could have gone caving yesterday, too. Who knows?
Petty sets the screen. Taylor's going to give it over there in the three-point shot, a little errant. Here's Amanda Winnington with it. Going to give it over to Parker.
How do you tell them apart?
Well, unfortunately, the knee brace.
Huh.
Amanda, you see there, has the knee brace on her left knee.
It's functioned twice. It's a dual functioning knee brace.
I guess you're right.
Yeah.
Hopefully one day Amanda will be able to shed that knee brace.
And then we won't be able to tell them apart.
Here's Parker with it, with the drive. Land not there. Rebound corral, 287.
She'll shoot it. She's really struggling.
This is Taya Lee with the ball inside.
She's asking for a ball screen. Drive it.
The reverse.
Showing the full skill set, though. Gotta appreciate that from Taylor. Keep your head up, kid. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, in these showcase settings too, you gotta take advantage of the opportunities that are there.
Yeah, just continue to be aggressive.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. Miss a shot, who cares? Take another one. Still make the right basketball play, of course, but
right. But in the flow of the offense and be aggressive. It's not like you can tap your head and run a play.
Unless you're on Coach Shuck's team.
Yeah, he was over there with the clipboard coaching them up.
Leah Parker with another lay-in. Here's Taylor with it. She's looking inside to Taya Lee.
Some subs coming in. So we narrowed down our last first half of the day.
Inside to Mayu, and she scores.
Mayu is constantly finding ways to be effective. Like her game.
Here's Parker with it.
Could you imagine how much further along she'd be if the Tennessee State let her play high school basketball?
Let's not get depressed. And a nice left-handed layup there by Rosenbaum. The left-handed post move over the right shoulder. How many times do you see a ninth grader do that, Kyle?
Never.
Maybe Destiny Oberg.
She's in 8th grade.
So she doesn't even count.
Nope. Amira Collins from La Plata, Maryland. And Charlie Collier from Houston, Texas. Kind of stops there.
Good finish.
Starts and stops.
Good finish there by Allison Pack. Speaking of young post players making finishes in bucket. My goodness.
Somebody might want to contain dribble penetration.
It's amazing how just one movement on the court can open up so much space, because that's exactly what happened. The post player flashed to the high post, didn't even have to set the ball screen, and bam, Shaw gets right there. Here's Taylor with it. To Mayu, kicks it out.
Carruthers, oh, a little left.
Maggie Brown with the rebound and beep beep.
She reminds me of someone very fast. Anyone very, very fast.
In the end, you know what? I gotta say no. Only because I've seen Dave do it against the best of the best. So we'll leave it open. But she's in the discussion.
Having a discussion right now about the fastest kids with the ball. Shaw was brought up with Dangerfield. That comparison might be, you know, a little
lofty, as they would say.
A little early. Let's just say that.
You remember what Dangerfield was doing at these camps at that age.
Oh, yeah. And not to take anything away from what Shantae's doing right now. Uh-oh.
But she is fast. Lord have mercy. I'd love to see her run 100. Ooh, little jab step jumper. Okay. Carruthers might have been a little too tough of an act to handle when you're going up against a kid 7, 8 inches taller than you in the post.
Come on, Flash. Hit her. Throw it to her. Good. Now play off of it.
Oh, boy.
Drive it. Drive it. I like that action. Brandon Clay's over there with his Andy Landers paper in his hand, coaching him up. You gotta love that, Hemingway. The guy was at a boys camp earlier today in Atlanta, Georgia, drove up here, and now he's coaching them up. We might as well just stay here and watch a little bit of this and try to learn a little bit of basketball here.
If there's one thing that I know about Brandon Clay is he loves the high ball screen.
Oh, yes.
I learned that about now. He
play pickup with him. That's all he wants to do. I've never played pickup with a guy that wants to set people up for more plays.
This is true.
It's pickup, man. Let's just have some fun. No. You got to go here. You there.
There's a lot of Rajon Rondo.
There's a lot of Rajon Rondo. Can't make a jumper. A lot of direction.
A lot of direction.
He's a selfish assist guy.
A lot of dribbling.
He will dribble until you get the shot that he wants you to take. Not the shot that you might want to take, not in isolation, the shot that he wants you to take. It's a very selfish assist guy. But we love you, B.
Hey, I love playing with him personally.
Yeah, because he wants you to take shots that you want to take.
Yes, which are corner threes. I love shooting that, yeah. It's been years since I played with him. I really miss him. Brandon, get on the mic right here. We were just talking about playing pickup basketball with you and how I miss playing with you because nobody sets me up like you used to.
I'm always looking for the open shoot. Look at this. Got a little action in there at halftime, man. We got a good quality layup. We didn't finish it. We've got multiple wrinkles that we want to run out of this set in the system. One of the things that I'll talk to Shantae about is making sure that we have the opportunity in this setting. We know she's fast, maybe Dangerfield fast. We want to control an offense, run a game. That's what we want to do here at the CoachHenry.com showcase, is showcase the fact that she can facilitate an offense.
I like it. And right on cue, Rosenbaum with another left-handed post feed.
I hope you guys got that at home.
I understood most of it. Mayu once again cleaning up.
Okay, let's see what we have here. Got looks like 4 low. Oh, little. Oh,
Yeah,
little,
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see Brandon Clay with the clipboard. Oh, cookies. This could be trouble.
Oh, goodness gracious. Oh,
we got to stay with the play on that.
Ball 3.
Not quite there, but Taya Lee does come down with the rebound, and now Shelby Jane Petty curl out of this loose ball. Good hands right there by Amanda Whittington.
Those Whittingtons are everywhere.
Literally and figuratively. Good hands right there by Rosenbaum. Here's Lee with the basketball.
Ooh.
She's going to shoot one. Didn't look all that bad
this
either.
could be trouble. Couldn't get the handle. Let's see if they run Clay's set here. Flasher.
Ooh.
Dribble, handoff.
Oh, goodness.
Ooh, kick. Wow.
Big time shot
That
right
was
there.
impressive. That was impressive.
And a great set right there, too. You see how Shaw set it all up, too? Walked her defender down, then came down off the handoff. That's some high-level stuff.
Yeah.
I coached high school teams that couldn't execute something like that.
And one.
Nia Dismukes once again.
Beginning to be a route.
Carruthers going to come in right here.
That was an interesting form of substitution. Ooh. Carruthers is a heck of a passer.
Yes.
Her ball just kind of, she passes scoreable passes. The ball just kind of like lays in your hands where you got no choice but to score it. Fearless drive to the hole. Got some subs coming in. Let's see if the second unit can keep up Brandon Clay's little high post handoff action alive.
Good shot there by Carruthers. Plays for the Tennessee Flight Select organization. Shout out to Brent Stallings and the whole crew over there in the East Tennessee area.
Yep, they're still keeping it alive. Ooh, a little fake pass. Taylor with the rebound. Taylor has not shot the ball well in this game, but shot the ball very, very well in the first game. Let's see if she can't find a rhythm. No foul.
Good lay in there by number 73, Aubrey Starnes.
She's the best shooter on the floor. Just get it to her. If she's there, just get it to her. Let her hit the three.
Taylor for three. She's just cold. Must have been sitting in the refrigerator between games.
Right back to her. Right back to her. Hey, same thing. Same thing.
All right, here's that handoff action again. High post will flash. I'm not sure what the option is after that initial handoff. We haven't really gotten into that one yet. It looks like Brandon Clay's trying to coach him into something, but so far we haven't seen it.
Well, that's a difficult thing about the game of basketball. You really got one read, and then you just got to play. Allison Pack right there with that rebound, at least at this level anyhow. You run one action, maybe get one read.
All right, here's the flash.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, got the little duck in right there, yeah.
Okay.
Like Maggie Brown.
I do like Maggie Brown.
Just a seventh grader.
Gangly.
Oh, Taylor with the crossover. Now she gets it to go.
Taylor kind of put you in the mind of Tyra Johnson, who was here earlier.
You know, I was gonna say that.
Ooh. I can tell you this though, the white team is getting a bunch of good stuff out of Brandon Clay's little high post handoff set. Getting quality looks. That's all you can ask for a coach. Coaches can only put you in a position where you can be successful.
That's right.
You've got Taylor's hot now. It only took one.
As soon as you made the refrigerator comment, it all
she
changed.
said enough of that, partner. We're just gonna be disrespecting me.
Here's Dismukes once again.
Wow.
Oh, the high cut.
Wow, they are getting great looks out of this set. I think you need to put this on Coach Hemme.
I think you're right.
Brandon Clay, high post ISO series.
High post ISO series.
Be like a every Monday installment for 4 weeks. See if we can't get somebody to say it in a game this season. That's that Brandon Clay high post ISO. I'm going to tweet that after this telecast. Look out for that Brandon Clay high post ISO series coming to a Coach Hemme email near you.
Zoom, zoom. Guess who's back in the game? Shanti Shaw.
Post feed. Ooh. There's a 7th grader again. Can you imagine when she starts to fill out and really start to put it together?
Kyle, talk about the value of a showcase like this from a national evaluator standpoint, not only from your standpoint, but also from the kids' standpoint. What's the advantages of this?
You know, a lot of times when I talk to people about kind of what it is that my goal is as far as how I approach a year of evaluating, you know, not only the country but the world now that I'm going all over the world to see amateur basketball. You try to hit regions of the country once per quarter, ideally. And you know, I think that's one thing that our team does as well as anybody that's evaluating girls or boys basketball players. One of us gets into every pocket of the country once every 3 months. And even now with us doing international, we're getting internationally to Canada, to Europe, to Australia now, you know, once every 6 months, once every 9 months. So when you talk about showcases like this and opportunities like this, if you're a kid in any of the 9 states that borders Tennessee, this is a must-attend event to allow us to get not only a chance to evaluate your progress, but a chance to work and improve your skill set. I think that's the one thing where you talk about camps, and you know, there's so many camps now that are exposure events that are really just pickup. And you can't learn anything, and if the talent level isn't high, you really don't even get a chance to really expose your abilities. And when you talk about camps like this, there's an abundance of talent in the gym, but there's also a chance to improve your game and to expand on your game. And when you pair those things together and those two things merge together, it ends up being a quality experience for players at all levels. For the kid that might be looking to go from playing 12 minutes to starting on their varsity high school team, all the way up to the Lily Carters of the world that have been, you know, she's now come to multiple Peach State camps and still comes back to attend, even though she's committed. She's on USA Basketball. She has, you know, pretty much all of the things that a kid her age would want as far as what the game can give you. She's achieved, but she still got a chance to come in here, get better, work out, play against quality competition. So for a kid, I think it's a no-brainer. And for people like myself, I think it's a great opportunity to get the chance to work with some kids, see what their weaknesses and strengths are, and then also get a chance to evaluate them and work with them and get to know them a little bit better.
Yeah, and from my standpoint, it's always easier to be able to evaluate a kid when I've got a reference point, on a kid. Maggie Brown, I saw her at the fall workouts. I already knew about her coming into this event, and now I get to learn, something a little bit, new, as opposed to if the first time I ever saw Maggie Brown was, in an exposure tournament. Maybe she doesn't have a great game. Maybe she misses a couple of shots, and maybe I don't get a true evaluation on her. Every time, for me, I see a kid, it just cements in my mind what a kid can do.
Yes.
And helps me understand, well, regardless if it's rankings or with the scouting report, where that kid could potentially end up playing.
I couldn't agree more. I think the last piece is, you talk about, 80, 85, 90% of the kids here will go on to play college basketball somewhere. Wherever you go play at the next level, whether it be Division III, NAIA, or the highest levels of Division I, you've got to get used to performing when you're uncomfortable. And if you want to win games at a high level, the ability to be uncomfortable, to have somebody pressuring you, to be able to execute and do all those little things, and those things that we might not think about at this level right now or in situations like this, but these kids are learning those skills now. And so much of what people focus on from a grassroots amateur basketball level is exposure. Can we get more exposure? Can we get more exposure for our kid? But exposure is important, but also development is important. And I think that's when we talk about merging the development and the exposure together. So these kids have now come in here and they've been uncomfortable for 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah.
And the ability to play out of your comfort zone and then learn to be effective when playing out of your comfort zone is something that is hard to do in a gym by yourself, in a one-on-one workout, in a two-on-one workout, in those situations that kids are usually in after school or with a coach. So I look at kids all the time where they say, she didn't play AAU, or she didn't play competitive AAU, or what have you, and those kids usually have a much steeper curve to be effective in college, because it's not that they're bad players, it's that they haven't learned how to be uncomfortable and still perform.
Right.
And if you're going to play basketball at any level, as far as the college level is concerned, to win games, you're going to have to be able to perform when you're uncomfortable.
You go out to a tournament, you play the 8 a.m. game, you go 3 for 13 from the field, you lose, you end up in the third place game. Well, what do? You just go back to the hotel room and, cry, or do you come back and you say, hey, we've got to pick ourselves up here and make the best of it? And the same thing's going to happen really at any level. You play on a Tuesday night and you lose, a hard one on the road, and you got to come back Friday and you got to bounce back against, the number 2 team in the district or whatever it is. Learning those lessons, the more times that you can learn those lessons, the better. And this camp format, it's no joke whatsoever, because they're coming in here, they're playing 2 games, and they're getting skill sessions, and they're really working hard in a short amount of time. Brandon Clay over here drawing up his high post action right here.
This is the Brandon Clay high post series. It will be on Coach Hemme very soon.
Let's go, man.
He's very proud of that, I can tell. We are going to install it into the basketball vernacular. You've got UCLA, got the Princeton, and you've got the Brandon Clay high post series.
You got the Brandon Clay high post series. Rosenbaum going to finish off this game right here with a transition layup. She's definitely been a stock riser in my mind. And that will do it right here from Wilson Central High School. Thank you very much for all of you joining us here on the broadcast on the SUVtv.com. Make sure that you stick with us in the future for future Elite Basketball Academy events, whether it's the Coach Hemme showcases or the Super 64 camp coming up in June. I'm Jonathan Hemingway. He's Kyle Moore. And he's Brandon Clay. We will catch you next time on the SUVtv.com.